Hi, my name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm with CrossCountry Mortgage, Regional Vice President and talk show radio host on WDBO 96.5 FM. I go by the name The Lone Arranger. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that can be kind of a painful subject, and that's about credit. But I want to address a few things and then dispel a few myths that you might have. So first of all, there are different algorithms that are used to pull a mortgage report than they are in comparison to an auto pull for installment debt or a credit card. Now, you will find that if you're looking at your credit score and you're checking Credit Karma, or your credit card sends you an alert as to what your credit score is, it's always going to be higher than when a mortgage company pulls your credit report. That's because a mortgage is the biggest ticket item, and it's the highest risk because it's generally the most money. So your credit score is always going to be about 25 to 30 points lower on a mortgage report than it is on a consumer report like a credit card or a Credit Karma. So if you think you have an 800 credit score, it's probably about a 780 or so on a mortgage report. Not bad. Anytime you're 760 on a mortgage score or above, everybody's treated the same. But the better your score, the better your interest rate. The better your interest rate, the lower your payments. Now, a couple things I want to address on this. So in your mortgage report, there's 55 algorithms that make up that credit score. And that's how we determine what interest rate you're going to be at and what your payments are going to be. So the next thing I want to talk about is where should you be on your credit limits? Now I have people call me and they say, you know what, I pay my credit cards off every month. Yeah, but you're charging them up high during the month. So I want you to think about this. If your creditor reports your credit to the bureaus on the 15th of every month, and on the 15th of every month, your balance is above 50%, even though you're paying it off at the end of the month, it's only reading it when it's reported. And what happens with a lot of folks is they go, oh, I'm going to pay it off at the end of each month, and you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. You should never be above 50% of your available limit at any time, ever. Now, it's best to be below 30, and it's best to actually pay your cards off monthly, but don't drive them up and pay them off. You won't get the best score, right? Now, when it comes to things like that, the credit reports and credit bureaus are reading consumer debt more strictly than installment debt. So to be honest with you, your car loan is maxed out the day you buy your car loan, right? I mean, your limit is already at its max. So the bureaus don't read that negatively whatsoever. So when you go to pay off an installment debt, it typically isn't going to improve your credit score one bit. So don't worry about installment debt. It's important to have revolving debt, low balances. You need 3 credit cards. That's 3 credit cards. Use one for gas, one for groceries, and one for all your other miscellaneous stuff. That way you can keep your balances really low all the time. If you're trying to build credit, it's different than maintaining credit. If you're trying to build credit, 3 credit cards, at least 2, $5, $10 balances max. Keep them that way. You need to keep them that way until you get your credit score where you want. Then we have a little bit different strategy. Then when it comes to collections, a very big myth in collection is if I pay off the collection, it's going to improve my credit score. Wrong. This is one of the biggest mistakes that customers make. They think they're going to, and they'll tell me, Bruce, before I go on with the mortgage process, I want to fix a few things on my credit. I promise you, you're going to do more damage than good. And by paying off a collection means that it's now going to be reported as a recent activity on a negative or derogatory account. Don't do that. I will analyze it and tell you whether it's the right thing to do to pay off or not, be able to get your scores up. Same with medical collections. Now, medical collections we don't count as debt in the mortgage business, but it still affects your credit negatively if you have medical collections. So we'll address those. If you want help on how to increase your scores, we will run what's called a credit wizard for you. We analyze every debt that you have with all 3 bureaus. It's a little time consuming, but it gives you the best possible chances on increasing your scores, right? So you call us, we'll be happy to run a credit analyzer for you as well. Now, one of the other myths is that I don't want another inquiry on my credit report. Okay, look at a mortgage inquiry from a direct lender like me or a bank is going to hit you for 3 points. You want to go to a mortgage broker, they're probably going to hit you for about 15 points. You want to go to a car, you get a car, they're going to hit you for about 30 points, right? Sometimes I've even seen as much as 100. But a mortgage inquiry is not that serious. Credit card inquiries going to hit you for about 15 to 30 points as well. Now, so don't concern yourself about having your mortgage credit report pulled by a mortgage company, and you also have 30 to 45 days to have multiple pulls from a mortgage company if you're shopping mortgages as well. So here's a little bit of ways that we dispel the myths on having your credit report pulled by having extra inquiries. Now, when it comes to fixing your credit, let a professional help you with that. Don't do it yourself. I promise you, you will not get the results that you will get if you have me and my team look at it. If it is beyond our help, then I'm going to refer you to a professional agency that I truly trust. Most of these credit repair companies will take your money, they'll dispute everything on your credit report, your credit score is going to go up, and then you go to get a mortgage and go, hey, my credit score is really great now. Yeah, great. You have to remove all your disputes before you can buy a home, and then your score goes back down. You think that the credit repair company did the right thing and all they did is mask it. Don't do that. Do not do that. You call me and I'll take care of it for you. All my contact information is attached to this video email. If you have any questions, you call my office. We promise to guide you in the right direction. I'm grateful to have you as a client or a prospective client, and I hope to help you get into a home one day too, and we're always there to do that. So Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and WDBO Radio 96.5 FM. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.